And I just thank you so much, Mr. Haughton, for just being there for us, man. I really do.
Well, you quite welcome. You know, you were in that group of saxophones, and we were probably, except for the Air Force Band, the first band to use saxophones on the front line. Most folk have trombones.
Yes.
And I saw the Air Force Band, and I thought it was the way to go. So we started using the saxophones on the front line. And it was good. It was the best thing because the sound of the band changed. And we had sound coming and going. And I am so pleased. Good to see you, man. May God bless you and your sons and everybody else.
Thank you.
Okay?
Love you.
Awesome.
Right.
Next we have Aisha Blackfoot. Take yourself off mute, unmute yourself.
Good morning.
You gotta be kidding. What is this Blackman?
Black Ford, you know, can't stay single forever. So happy birthday, Mr. Haughton.
Okay, baby. Good to see you.
You look so good. I love your haircut.
Oh, well, thank you. I need it. I thought folk thought I was growing my own calf there for a while. I couldn't get to the barber shop, so but I got there last week, and I am so glad to be at least clean cut for a change.
Yes.
It's so good to see you.
It's good to be here. I'm so happy to be able to wish you a happy 81st birthday. I am from music scholarship student from 92. And I tell you, I was talking to some of my coworkers the other day, and you know, just stating how impactful you've been to my life. Like, you know, I came to Virginia State and I knew what I was doing, and I had done all of this and done all of that, and you were the only person. Okay, I mean, you were my only teacher, but straight up failed, applied. Why? Because I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and you called me on it. And so it's important to have people in your life that love you and that will that treat you like you need to be treated. So I didn't get dressed up today, so I apologize. I look a hot mess, but I love you so much, and I would not miss this. And I'm sorry I missed your birthday, but I would not miss this for anything. You changed my life. I know I have a lot of those gray hairs up in your head are because of me. And so I just thank you and your family. And it's just amazing to see, like, you didn't just do this for me. You did it for everybody. And I'm seeing my return come back now. It's not 30 seconds up yet, but I'm seeing my return. I'm seeing my return now. I had a student shout me out on Facebook from 15 years ago who told me how much I impacted her life, how much she remembers from 8th grade, and this is a grown woman now, how I impacted her life, and she remembers from 8th grade that I sent her to her 8th grade prom 15 years ago. So you have so many of those memories for me. You know I love you. I can't wait till this corona is over so we can have a great homecoming this year also. But you know I love you, Mr. Haughton, and okay. Love you.
Thank you so much. May God continue to bless you. I'm so proud of what you've done and what you're doing. Keep it going. You make me look good. Thank you so much.
All right. My section leader. I love her. All right, next we have Elizabeth Shaw. Take yourself off mute, unmute yourself.
Put on video. I wanted to get on and wish you a happy birthday as well. I was with you from 91 to 94. 3 of the years I played the trombone. And then my last year, I decided I wanted to twirl a flag. So
yeah,
it's great to see you on here.
Look, thank you so much for calling in. It's been a good. It's been a good relationship. You made a good contribution. You were a good band member, and I wish I had some more like you. But you were good. You did what I asked you to do, and it was a great attitude. And thank you so much. And thank you for calling in.
Awesome. Okay, next we have Miss Higgins. Miss Higgins, unmute yourself. Take yourself off mute. Melissa, you was just right there. Take yourself off mute. Where are you? Where are you? Miss Higgins, where are you? Where are you? Okay, going once, going twice. Okay, I don't see her. She was just there. Okay, that's okay. We're going to keep going. If you just came on the call, we want to tell everybody hello once again. We are here today to wish my awesome dad and your dad as well, Mr. Harold J. Haughton, a 81st, 18th birthday, as I call it. If you are on the call and you're just getting up here, we ask that you go to participants and can you please hit the raise hand button so that way if you have not spoken, we can make sure that we call on you so you are able to give him a shout out. When we call you, tell him your name, tell him your affiliation with him, and then give him a huge, huge shout out for his birthday because we want to get to everyone on the call. Okay, so please make sure that you do that for us and keep it in between 15 to 30 seconds. 15 to 30. That includes daddy too. 15 to 30. Okay, next we have Mom, Mabo, or should we say Miss Macklin?
Mabo is fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I spoke the other day, but you can never say enough about Mr. Haughton. He just showed my children so much love. He was just like their father. He taught them so many things, and the way they exist today and the things that they're able to do is because of the training that he gave them. They're not afraid to do anything. And they see Mr. Haughton many times when situations look to be maybe adverse, but he didn't let that stop him from doing what he knew he had to do. And so that's something that they have gotten from him, and they use that in their everyday lives, in their jobs, and everything. They know what they can do, and they're well prepared, and no matter who says they can or they can't, they know they can, and they go on and do it. And that's something that I give all the credit to Mr. Haughton for leading and guiding them in that direction. And Mr. Haughton, I just love you. My kids love you. And, you just, like I said before, you're a legend in your own time.
Ruth, thank you so much. I appreciate that coming from you because we've been around a long time.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed your family.
Thank you.
Every one of the Bowles children made a special contribution, I think, to the band. I really do. And the first was Don, then it came on down to Paris, and it was in the middle was Maurice.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, thank you so much. Look, thank you for bringing them to me because they helped me in what I was trying to do.
Right.
And they were good band members. They worked hard. They were at practice every day, doing what they're supposed to do. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love them dealing. Thank you.
All right, awesome. All right, let me see. Miss Higgins, are you there? Melissa, I don't want to leave you out. If you hear me, take yourself off mute, unmute yourself. I don't know, she might be having some struggles. Sometimes the computer doesn't do what we want it to do. It's okay, it was man-made. That's what happens. Okay, well, we'll come back to her. All right, Holland, unmute yourself, sir.
What's up? What's up? Summer Hollins here, band director at North Carolina Central University. Mr. Haughton, happy birthday, man. As a young director, I've always looked up to you and what you brought to the game. And it was like an honor when I got affiliated with Iron May to actually sit at the table and talk to you and absorb the knowledge that you had to give. And so I just appreciate you, man. And I'm kind of choked up right now. I really appreciate everything you've done, and just watching you from a distance, from Jackson State to Virginia State. You just been you're an awesome legend. I'm glad that I know you.
Well, Thurman, I think you're one of the bright lights in this band thing. You're a young band director, and I've observed you from the time of North all the way through what we're doing now. And somebody's you're gonna bless somebody. I just believe that. And I watch you in your work. I watch the products you develop, and it was good, sir. I enjoyed them, and may God continue to bless you in all of your endeavors. And thanks for calling in.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. Appreciate you, man. Have a happy birthday.
Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Actually, Melissa is the last person. Miss Huggins. Miss Huggins. Where's she at? She was just on. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? I don't want to leave you out. Okay. Well, that's okay. We're gonna move on. Jay, since you're up here, did you want to say anything to your dad?
Can you hear me, Selena?
Wait, hold on. I think Taylor, we can't hear you.
That's it. And then what about the vinaigrette?
Is it
Vinegar. Ooh.
Taylor, is Taylor saying something?
Juice, red wine vinegar,
He's not on mute.
olive oil.
And you put everybody else on mute. You have some people that somebody doing a good recipe. Somebody's fixing dinner. I'm gonna go over there and see what they cooking up. Let's see. Taylor, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Did you want us to hear you?
Yes.
Okay, now we can hear you. Go ahead, Taylor.
There are other people right now, so just hold tight. There are people. 2 or 3 just came in, and people. So they're coming in right now.
Okay, great. Okay. All right. So we're gonna hold off for a minute. We thank everybody who has spoken thus far. He appreciates you. You know he's on cloud 12 right now. You already know that. Especially to see your awesome faces and take time out of your schedules to say hello. We appreciate it so much. Once again, if you're just joining in the call, we want to thank you for coming on to wish Mr. Harold J. Haughton, my dad, your dad, a happy 81st birthday, as I say, 18th birthday. When you come on the call, there is a spot either on your phone that says more or on your computer that says participant. And there is, down at the bottom, it will say raise hand. If you can hit the raise hand button, so that way, and leave it up. When you see the raise hand, please leave it up and Matt will put your hand down. That way we can know that we call on you because we don't want to miss anyone, because the screen and the names change and move around. So I don't want to call someone again that hasn't, and I don't want to miss anyone. So if you could do that, once again, it's under participants on your computer, but on your phone, I believe it's under more. If you hit the little 3 buttons, little 3 dots.
Baby, you know how to get this.
It says raise hand. And keep yourself on mute. Please make sure you keep yourself on mute. Okay. All right. So we're gonna keep on going. And when we do call on you, make sure you say your name, your affiliation, and also give them a great shout out, birthday shout out. Yeah, do that. Awesome. Keep it between 15 to 30 seconds because we want to call on everybody. Okay. Okay. Next we have Chris Smith. Chris.
Whoops, I'm on. I was on the other night. Once again, happy birthday, Mr. Haughton.
Thank you, sir.
VSU Trojan Explosion. Silver Master.
I know you were one of those, you had a heavy load to carry, you in those trumpet section. And I appreciate it. I mean, you guys were just represented us so well.
Well, thanks, sir.
Trumpet section, especially because you had a heavy load, but you did well. Chris, I mean, and I just like what you're doing with your life as far as band is concerned. You
Well,
make us look good as far as, you know, all the things you're doing with your creation. And I'm just happy about it. Thanks a lot, sir.
Well, I
Remember,
learned
I said hello.
from you, not just the music aspect, but just great leadership. And as I told you the other night, I don't know how many times I've used the scenario and analogy that you chewed my butt out in practice one time during that solo, and I took it down an octave, and you told me stop, and there were no shortcuts to success. So I've used that throughout my leadership and my life. So I appreciate you, and God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. May God bless.
Thank you.
All right, awesome, awesome. Once again, if you're just entering the call, please make sure that you go below to your computer, or if you're on more, go to participants, and there is a button that says raise hand. Please hit that button so that a blue little hand will pop up. That way we can know to call on you, because we have some people, your phone says the same thing as maybe somebody else's phone, and we don't want to miss anybody telling Mr. Haughton happy birthday. So please make sure that you hit that raise hand button. That way we can acknowledge you, because a lot of people, it is hard to keep up. The screen starts to shift. So for the most part, I think I kind of got it, but you know. So yes, next we have Monique Hampton. Take yourself off, you unmute yourself.
Mr. Haughton.
Hi, Monique. How are you?
Sir, how are you?
I'm doing better now.
Oh my goodness. Is Miss Haughton there?
Yes, she's here.
Tell her I said hello.
Yes, she is.
How are you, beautiful? Mr. Haughton, I just wanted to say happy birthday to you, sir. I missed you a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And when I saw that they were going to bless us and do this again, I had to get on and just tell you how much I love you, how much I miss you, how much I'm so thankful to God that you came into my life as a young adult and changed it forever, through the band, through your love, through your leadership, and through your just putting your arms around me the way that you did. And so I just want to say thank you. I want to say God bless you. I want to say I hope you have many, many more birthdays to celebrate. And hopefully I'll see you soon if we can get through all this pandemic.
Well, I hope so. And look, this makes my pandemic time a lot better.
I bet.
People, you know, I hear nice things from the band, and it's, you know, I've been truly blessed.
Yes.
And I tell you, it is, and if I had to do it again, I'd do it all over the same way. Because I've known some young people, I've known you, and how hard you worked, and I am so appreciative. Thank you so much for calling back so I can talk to you, just to say hello. And may God bless you.
God bless you too. Love you.
Awesome, awesome. All right, Miss Higgins, I seen you come back on. Are you here this time? We missed you earlier. Melissa, where you at? There you go, yay!
Oh my gosh, how are you? Hi, Mr. Haughton.
Hey, look, so you finally got on.
Yes, oh my gosh. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm from New York. Say happy birthday to Mr. Haughton. You were a joy. I enjoyed you.
Thank you so much for calling. Let me tell you, really.
Yes.
But still had that smile.
Yes. Yes, I do. May God continue to bless you, and you that you see many, many more.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Enjoy.
All right.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, next we have Kalita Burton. Take yourself on mute.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Mr. Haughton. I just wanted to say happy birthday and thank you for being
oh,
a great
my goodness.
teacher.
Yeah, look. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Hey,
How
getting
are
a
you?
chance on a little freshman as a trombone player. I'm good. All is well. The little trombone player from
I never
Philly,
will
you
forget
have
you.
been
And
nothing but a blessing to my life.
look, you were special. You had, I've never heard of a band with one trombone player, but we had one. And you never backed up. You never backed off. And let me tell you, I was so grateful to have you because not only did you play well, but you influenced some of the band members to do better. And
Oh, thank
I
you so
was
much.
proud. I was almost like you were my daughter. I just thought you did so well with us. And
Oh,
God blessed us to let you come our way. And you
oh, thank
by
you.
yourself, a whole band of folk and one trombone player. And you took care of business. Let me tell you, and I am so grateful. Let me tell you right now, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, and God bless you.
Okay.
Awesome. I like this. All right. Next we have, let's see, because we have some people, the raised hand thing's not working today. But that's okay. I'm sifting through. Taylor, if you're talking again, we can't hear you.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, Duncan.
Oh, yes, I see him. Mr. Duncan Gray, we see you. Take yourself off mute, unmute yourself.
Duncan Gray. Didn't you say Duncan Gray?
Yes. There he
Can you hear
goes.
me?
Yes,
Can
we
you hear me?
can.
Look here. Harold Haughton.
Yes, sir.
Don't act like you don't know me now.
Man, look here.
Always up in there now.
There's no way not to know you. What's going on, Duncan?
How you doing, man?
Man, look, man, I am thankful for your calling in. I am. I really am. And we go way back as friends and competitors and all that kind of stuff. And look here, it's good to hear from you, man.
Man, I've taken something from you.
Oh?
Yeah, you know your famous words. Now look here. I find myself saying the same thing. Now look here.
Oh man, look here. Well, hey, it's so good to hear from you, really.
Man, it's so good to see you, man. Taylor I said I can't do anything but call in on this.
Taylor, let me know. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate this.
Man, I had to call. See what you're up to, man. It's been like I said, with colleagues, competitors, and professional friends, and it's just been a joy. It's just been a joy.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I really do.
We came into the CIAA at the same time.
That's right.
Remember, you came to Virginia State. I came to my alma mater, Winston-Salem State.
That's right.
And I was young and dumb, didn't know what to do. So all I knew to do was I said, I'm gonna watch this guy right here. I
look
said,
here, man. We were great friends, and I thought we had a good friendship.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, look here, and just the camaraderie and all the things we did together, and band wise was just fabulous.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Duncan.
Yeah, you remember when we brought the all CIAA band back to Charlotte?
Oh yeah.
And because we hadn't did it in a while. And so we did it again in Charlotte, and
right.
You were the conductor of it.
Thank you again, man. I really appreciate it.
That's one of the reasons your drum majors became my drum majors.
Right.
Sure. But yeah, man, so good to see you. So good to see your face, and want you to know I enjoyed your leadership, enjoyed your friendship, enjoyed being a colleague, and even being my mentor.
Well, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
no, really. Because you had made me crank up, boy. You look here. I'm gonna tell you, you made me get it right. I'll try to anyway.
Yeah. But we had some good times, man. I talk about them even till today.
Okay. Man, it's good to hear from you, man.
All right now.
Okay, take care.
Yes, sir. You
God
too,
bless.
man. All right.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, we have another Galaxy S9 Plus, but your hand, it's two of them. One, the hand is not raised. This one, the hand is raised. If you can, there you go. Unmute yourself.
That's me.
Yes.
Oh,
Hi,
my goodness.
Miss Vania.
Yes, I know.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing better. I'm doing better.
I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad to see you. I am so glad that they added a second session because I was so upset I couldn't call in the other night. But I just wanted to say how much I absolutely adore you. I think you know that already, but I admire you so much and respect you so much. And you blessed me, and I don't think you even know how much you have, but I just had to call in and say how much I respect you and love you, and I hope that you have many, many more birthdays.
Well, thank you. See, you still have that kindness. You just a sweet person, and you're gonna win a lot of cases because of this.
I try.
you're gonna be fine. And look, thank you so much. You look great.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And tell your wife thank you. I tried to send your video via email, but it was too large. But tell her thank you for taking my text. But again, I just happy birthday, and I wish you many, many more.
Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, we can wait for some more people, but everybody up here, actually, Daddy has wished you happy birthday. Everybody up here has told you happy birthday. Yes.
Right.
And we thank everybody. You guys have been awesome. This is a way smaller group, so 18 is a whole lot different than 160 some people the other day to keep up with. We doing good today. Good today. Dad, did you want to say anything to everybody?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody. I want to especially thank you. You have always been a good person to me, and when I recruited you, you had some things to say, and you still have some things to say. And then all of a sudden, you wanted to be a dancer, and I told you I was going to vote against you because I didn't want you to be a dancer. I want you to still play clarinet. But when you came out, I didn't recognize you, and I said, "Who in the world is that?" You know. And so that's Selena. I said, Lena. I said, well, look, maybe she can be a dancer looking like that. So it came out pretty good. And because I told Selena I was going to vote against her because I need on clarinet. But she looked so nice in her uniform and things, I had to vote for her. And she was okay. She was always a good band member. She was a good band member in high school. And the band directors tell me about it a lot, and all those things came out when she came here, and I am so grateful. And you're doing a good job on this program, lady.
Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it.
You're a very wonderful hostess, and we all, not just me, but we all proud of you, what you're doing, and what you have done, and you and your dancers are fabulous.
Thanks, Dad.
I think we have at Virginia State one of the best dance groups in the country. And I mean that because I've seen them all. And so just keep it going. Because the quality of what you do with your dancers far exceed a lot of folks. You don't do any foolishness. No, don't do a quick fix. And you keep it clean. And that's good.
Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it, Dad. Oh, we got someone with a hand raised. Miss Macklin, Mom.
I just thought of a story that I wanted to tell Mr. Haughton. I'm sure he remembers it, but I was back just volunteering with the band back in '95, and Belinda had the dancers then, and she went out on maternity leave. So I took the dancers over while she was out on maternity leave. So when she came back, Miss Lundy went out on maternity leave. So I was there to step in to take over the twirlers. So Mr. Haughton said, well, I don't know. I know she was there with the dancers, but I don't need a babysitter for the twirlers. And so I told him, I said, I went to the Old Laker School of Dance and I took dance and baton, so I can do the job. So he said, well, I guess I'll try you out. That was back in 95. And what is it? 2020, I'm still here. So thank you, Mr.
And Ruth, you've been a great friend and a hard worker, and you never gave up. And the band gave you were my bows.
That's right.
The band loved you because you was always, don't care what it was, if it need fixing, you help fix it. And the band loves you, and because of how you felt about them, and it was great to have you on board.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Well, you worth to try, I tell you.
Awesome. Is there anybody up here that has an extra story that they would like to talk to Dad about? Because if not, Jay, I'm gonna let you talk after. Anybody else want to got a story? Because you know all of you up here have probably been fussed out at one point in time or another. And everybody up here has been an F troop at least once. At least once. Okay. Jay, did you want to say anything to your dad now that you've had dinner? Would you like to say
yeah,
anything?
about time, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, Jay.
No, I just want to thank everybody who's on the call for coming on. It's good seeing everybody's faces. I haven't seen a lot of you in a long time, so it's really good seeing you all, and I appreciate you all coming on and giving your thoughts about my dad. I know he really appreciates it, so I'm just loving this call myself. So. And what's up, Dad? Love you.
Hey, man. Good to see you, boy.
Hi, Brandon.
I will hold up and get some other people want to say hello to you. Hold on.
Okay.
Are we gonna go around the table?
Yeah, go around.
Oh, I was just gonna say hi, Brandon.
Hi. Hello there. Well, that's a fine guy there.
I can't hear you.
How have you been, baby?
We can't hear him for some reason.
Thanks for coming on.
No, then I won't be. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hi, Granddad.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Granddad.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, I don't.
My grandchildren.
Uh-oh. They'll be back. They're gonna be back. Anybody else? We're gonna wait for some other people. This is a breeze today, guys. This is really awesome. Because the other day, woo, it was a lot of people on the call, and some people's stories was at least 2 minutes. So wait a minute, Taylor, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Taylor.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
A minute, one more person, who the last person is, but if no one else gets on after this last person, tonight, I apologize for the information with the login stuff. 2 more people just came in, so we do have some more people. But as you see, Mr. Haughton is looking outstanding. It's simply fantastic. But what he contributed to, today we just have Virginia State people online. We have Virginia State and Jackson State people. Well, we have some other band directors, and but the impact that he has just for other band directors to call in and give those kind of comments about him. But we just thank everybody so much. We do have some other individuals that logged in, so let me let Selena call them, whoever just logged in.
Okay. All right. We want to thank anyone who just logged in, and we just want you to give your birthday shout out. When we call on you, we ask that you say your name, how you're affiliated with Mr. Haughton, and then you can give him your wonderful shout out. We ask that you will keep it between 15 and 30. Actually, you can do 30 seconds today. We're doing good. You can do 30 seconds today. And then he's gonna respond back, and he's gonna know exactly who you are. So we have Al Davis. You wanna speak? You can take yourself off mute if you're muted. You can unmute yourself.
I think Mr. Dave, he could hear us, but I think he clicked the, I guess the non-talk button. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not.
Oh,
So
well, we
he might
want you
have
to talk.
Yeah.
So you gotta click the button so you can talk.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back in. I think. There we go.
There he is. We see you. Now we gotta hear you. And he's walking. That's that. I'm trying to look and find the button. Look. We can't hear you yet. We can't hear you. There we go. It's connecting. Okay, now take yourself off mute. Unmute yourself and then we can hear you.
Okay, how you doing, Mr. Haughton?
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing just fine. Doing just fine. Doing a little shopping before this Walmart calls down. We'll call once I get back, but Taylor told me all about the end. But happy birthday. I appreciate I really appreciate everything that you've done for me throughout my professional career, and I know that I know that you will have many more times to help me out before your days on these earth are over. I really appreciate you, man. I'm glad that you're in good spirits, and I just wanted to say happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you, man. Look, I feel special. I mean, this has never happened to me before, and it's just great. I mean, I feel so humble because I've had calls from the brothers, all the guys, guys who call me, and I've just had and my students at Jackson State and Virginia State have called in, and I'm on cloud nine. Let me tell you, I am on cloud nine because I didn't know all these people felt this way about me.
Well,
And
we
I'm
do.
grateful.
Well, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Well, all right. I just wanted to call and holler at you very quickly.
Okay.
I will definitely be seeing you again soon.
All right, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
All right. Good to see you. Bye-bye.
All right, awesome. And we want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Taylor Whitehead, the assistant to band director at Virginia State University. He put both of these together. His thought of just doing something like this has just been amazing. Some of the stories that I heard on the last call and on this call just shows the amazing amount of time and effort and love that Dad has put into all of these wonderful people from Jackson State, a whole different part of the country, to all the way over here in Virginia. Just he has touched so many people, and to see you all pay back that respect is great. We got somebody else coming in. Now, this is the biggest F troop ever. We definitely need to make sure that he speaks on this phone call. That would be Corey Mosley. Take yourself off this.
How you doing, Mr. Haughton?
Hey, man. Good to hear from you, guy.
We talked earlier today for about an hour, but I just wanted to call and make it official. Wish you happy birthday. You know I love you to death. You're a great mentor to me, a great father figure, and a great leader. So once again, I thank you for all that you've done for so many students and so many of your colleagues. Thanks again, sir. Happy birthday.
Well, those who don't know, Corey was one of the most versatile musicians we had, and his daughter is in the band this year and last year, and but he was an exceptional lower brass player, tuba, baritone, and he made IMA on both, and it was good to see him work, and his brothers, Corey and his brothers, they were quite a group, and but you know what, I was blessed to have you guys join us, and then we had a fan club and his mother and father. So that makes a big difference. And I just love having you all aboard. And a lot of things happen because of you all. The quality musicianship you showed, and you stuck to it. And here's one grateful band director having you aboard. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
it. Awesome. Jay, did you want to go back around the, I know the sound was out. You want to go back around the room, did you?
Well, I got cut off, right?
Yeah, I don't think Daddy's seen everybody. Did he see everybody?
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying, I just want to thank everybody for coming on. I appreciate it. I know he's loving this. I can just see the smile on his face and the love in his heart, So I really appreciate you all coming on. It's great seeing everybody. And Taylor, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for putting this together again.
I'd just like to say that a lot of people don't know. That's a story I want to tell, okay? And I'm so appreciative of Taylor Whitehead. Now, you have to understand, Taylor was not probably, but was the only student whose home I attended to recruit. I didn't go to anybody else's home. I wanted to, but I went to Taylor's house. He was on his way to Howard. And I went to his mother, everybody invited me by, and his father cooked dinner, and that was the first time I had stewed tomatoes. I didn't even know what that was. But Taylor's father could really cook, and oh yes, I got seconds. I asked for seconds, and but Taylor was on his way to Howard, and I got in there and talked to him, and he took me to his room and showed me some things, and what I discovered was that Taylor and I had the same hobbies, because I had thought I was going to be an engineer, and so I had magazines like Popular Mechanics and all this stuff. Taylor had a copy of Popular Mechanics on his dresser, and I asked him, I said, you into this kind of stuff? He said, oh yeah. Then we got to talking, and before I knew, I had convinced Taylor to come to Virginia State, because we had the same kind of high school activities going on. We subscribed to the same mechanical magazines. We into that thing, and I am so proud. Then I watched Taylor as a band director, and I'm so glad he's at Virginia State. He's making a contribution, and I am so proud of him, because and he's already got a following, a fan club going on, and it's not just me, but Taylor's developed a fan club with the older alumni, and that's always good when you have that older group, because they will support you, and when at least the young ones will grow into it, but that old group will really support you, and they have a lot of respect for Taylor. And I want to thank Taylor in front of everybody here, to say, look, keep it going. You get that band going. You're working hard, and we really appreciate what you're doing with the band. And just don't let up. Sometimes it's gonna be tough. This year might be a tough year, but so what? It's gonna be tough for everybody. But I have a feeling though that you're gonna overcome. I have a feeling that Virginia State's gonna show out this year. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that they're gonna really make a nice contribution to the band this year. That's how I feel about the band. And Mr. Haughton and you have a lot of work to do, but you can do it. And what I want the band to do, all your alumni folks, let the band directors at Virginia State know how much you appreciate them, and encourage them and help them when you can, because it takes the alumni to really make us feel better than we. Sometimes we get down in the dumps, but when the alumni lets us know that they appreciate what we are doing, it makes a big difference, and we work a little harder. And I want to thank Selena again, but right now I'm just y'all don't know, I'm just as proud as I can be. I feel so good that you all did this, and I feel special. I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel special. And somebody said, you fool around and get the big head. Yes, I have. Yes, I feel that way, because it's fabulous. I mean, and Jay, I want to thank you, my grandchildren. See, they're special. I don't have but 2 grandchildren. That's enough, but that's okay. I love them dearly, and I just, they always kind of promote me and help me and encourage me, and didn't have but 1 child, and that's it right there, one you seeing right now. And he's always been very good. He's good at what he does, and I'm so proud of him. And he was, oh, by the way, he was, those of you who don't know, he was a percussion section leader. He was in the band at Virginia State, and he was a percussion section leader. Hey, baby, that's Jay's, look, that's Jay's wife. That's Yvette. And she is as sweet as she can be, and a good cook. We cook when we get together. We cook sometimes, but you know what? I am so grateful for you, Jay, for your support. And my grandchildren call me all the time, and we have a nice time together. I have been blessed. I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody that's listening. I've been blessed with a good son, good grandchildren, good everything. And let one last person I want to say something about. I've been ill quite a bit this past year, but it hasn't been such a tough haul because of my wife. Let me tell you, she has taken care of me. She still takes care of me. Sometimes she fusses, but that's all about it, But I just want to thank her publicly for what she's done. She's a sweetheart, and she can cook. That's that's kind of important. But still, I want to thank Ethel, and just ask her to make sure I'm gone first. Okay, look, thank you all so much, and if the administrators of Virginia State are listening to this, I was so appreciative of the assistance that the administration and staff at Virginia State gave me. It made me feel special, and I had a lot of faculty and staff support, and I thank them so much, and alumni. Don't forget the alumni. Thank you all so much. I just want to say that since we had a little time.
No, you're fine, Dad. You're fine. It is all about you. You are fine. You are fine. We appreciate those awesome words. Matt, we want to thank Matt too. Matthew is he was under Mr. Haughton, but Matt has been holding me down. He is an awesome trumpet player, an awesome trumpet player, a great help with the band. Oh, there go Mr. Haughton. Hey, Mr. Haughton. Hey, Mr. Haughton. Mr. Haughton, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now? Oh,
yeah, there you go.
You hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I just finally got on. I don't know what happened.
Well, you're on now, Mr. Haughton.
Okay. All right. Outstanding. All right. I can go ahead and mute. Right.
No, Mr. Haughton, we've called everybody on the call. You can say whatever you like, Mr. Haughton.
Okay. Hey, again, happy birthday, Mr. Haughton.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Like I said before, I'm going to put a repeat sign there for you. So you can go all the way back to the beginning, go back to you're 20 years old, and come on back down again. But again, it was a great day. I hope it was a great day for you to see all your former band members and people who you inspired a lot. You mean a lot for all of these, your former students, and I'm just glad to be a part of this whole journey for you. So again, happy birthday. Thank you, Selena, and everybody else, Taylor Whitehead and Matt and Dr. Haughton for putting all these things together. Yeah.
Let me say this. Everybody knows Ms. Haughton about what happened. When I came from Jackson State, I needed somebody to come with me. I always thought I needed somebody to do. And Mr. Haughton was the arranger, one of the arrangers, top arrangers at Jackson State. And I asked him about coming to Virginia State with me. Now, I made a lot of enemies because I did that at Jackson State, but that was all right. But he came, he agreed to come. And I thought we made a wonderful team. You see, when Mr. Haughton was in charge, we never had any bad music. You hear what I'm saying? Never. And so consequently, when we had students who learned to write, they emulated Mr. Haughton. We had no poor arrangements. that we've heard some, but we didn't play them. You know, we always played the good stuff, and every arrangement we had and was different. And I am so thankful for Mr. Holden, his arrangement. Mr. Holden is the reason we look so good. The sound that he put on that paper and stuff. Let me tell you, look, never nobody like us. The reason we were sound as good as we did was called Mr. Holden and his staff arrangers. And I am so appreciative of Mr. Holden because we played music. You hear what I'm saying? We played music. We didn't play no junky stuff. And I am so appreciative, Mr. Holden, of what you did, the contribution, and the music. So we both came from a rich musical heritage, and Ms. Holden brought that to Virginia State. And I am so grateful because I didn't worry about how we were going to sound because we had the best range in the country, and I still believe that. And he wrote stuff for us, and the things that we played at Virginia State was written for Virginia State. That's another thing I want to make clear to people. We wrote stuff tailor-made for us, and look, and that's why we didn't have things coming all off from a lot of different places. Mr. Holden made sure we had the best sound in the country, and we could play with anybody. That's what we thought. We felt like that, and we didn't always feel like that, but we grew into it. And I am so grateful that I had the support from Mr. Holden and Miss Whitehead, and people just was so nice to me, and I have truly been blessed. But Mr. Holden was a real blessing, and I want to thank him publicly and let everybody know that James Holden has a special gift that God has given him, and he shared that with us. Thank you, James.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I just want to say BSU for life.
Okay.
Say I love it, I love it, I love it.
Awesome, everybody. Well, before we get off the call, there is one last thing that we have done each time we have got off the call, and that is we take everybody off mute so everyone can collectively, on the count of 3, say, "Happy birthday, Mr. Haughton." So we want everybody off mute. We're gonna take everybody off mute. Everybody off mute. The last time it sounded a little like a wave because there was a whole lot going on. This time it might be a little bit better. I don't know where Taylor at. He making us think that he actually doing some exercise because he keeps showing outside. So I'm gonna take it that he really is trying to work out.
Work it out. My God.
All right, and we have such a small group. This is awesome. So now that everybody is off mute, once again, on the count of 3, we're gonna say, "Happy birthday, Mr. Haughton," and clap it out. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Mr. Haughton!
Happy birthday, Mr. Haughton.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy 18th. Happy 18th.
Okay,
and
baby.
many more.
Love you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And we love you. We love you. We love you.
Love you.
Yes.
Hey, Jaden, take us off mute. Jason,
still on mute?
Yeah.
Still on mute?
Taylor is still on mute. Taylor is still on mute.
Oh.
That's Corey's F true. That's the other half of Corey's F true. Taylor is the only one still on mute. Nobody else is on mute but Taylor.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of this day.
Oh, wait a minute. We have somebody else coming on the call. Taylor, we can't hear you.
That's not nice. You can't talk to my son. That's why you're talking about women. And now.
Michael Hawkins.
Michael Hawkins, go ahead.
Stupid white bitch.
We can't hear you though.
Yeah, his audio is not connected.
There we go.
There you go.
Audio coming through. Unmute yourself.
You know who I am?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mr. Haughton. Be quiet. Happy birthday, man.
And thanks a lot for calling in, man.
Mike Hawkins.
I know who you are. Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
Look, sir, I'm doing better now.
You looking good, man.
Well, I've been treated good.
All right, man. I just wanted to say happy birthday. I got to get ready to go. I'm just finishing up a gig.
Okay, Mike. Take care. Thanks for calling in, man. May God bless you.
God bless you too, sir. You take care now.
Okay.
Mike.
All right. Who's that?
Mr. Holden.
Oh, Mr. Holden. How you doing, man?
Hey, good, Mike. How's it going, man?
Oh, man, I'm hanging.
Good,
Trying
good.
to make it happen. That's all.
All right, good. Well,
How
stay
you
safe.
doing, man? I didn't recognize you with the gray, man.
Oh yeah, well, you know, great sometimes.
How's things at the school?
Well, it's all good. But we'll talk later, okay?
Okay, brother. You take care now.
Okay then.
All right, Mr. Harden. Take care.
All right, thanks for calling in, Mike.
Right now.
All right, and we have someone else. Well, have someone else joining the call.
You
They're
ain't finished.
connecting. They're connecting. Let's see who it is. This is Taylor's doing, so that's how I know it's an F-Troop move. This is
He's still talking. He's still talking.
Taylor talking and can't nobody hear him. And that's usually how it happens. Taylor, we can't hear you, Taylor.
Just, come on, man. I'm trying to end this meeting. You're not good.
And Mike is trying to end the meeting. Oh, we have some more people coming. This is interesting tonight. Okay, so Benjmain Mcknight, he's in the call, but he has no audio. So that's not gonna work. So we're gonna wait for him to get some audio. So we're still on there right now. So it almost was gonna be the end, but we're not there just yet. Katanya, you can unmute yourself, and if you want, you can tell Dad happy birthday. Tell us who you are, how you're affiliated with him. You can take yourself off mute. And uh-oh, she's still not off mute. That's okay. Benjmain Mcknight, can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
All right, awesome. You want to tell Dad happy birthday and shout out and tell us who you are and what years you were at which school? Uh-oh, you're on mute again. There you go. Oh, okay, went back on mute. That mute button give people some business tonight.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, can you see me? Because I can't see.
No, we can't see you. Your camera is off.
All right, let's see if I can figure this out.
Okay. It's probably like a little camcorder. There you are.
All right. Hey, Doc.
Hey, man.
Happy birthday, brother. Hey, it's good. Happy birthday. How does it feel to turn 30? How does it feel to turn 30? Good, ain't it?
Oh man, look, it's great, man. This is good life.
I know it is.
Especially all folk calling in.
I know it is. I thought I missed it. I guess I misread the memo. So the birthday is today. Well, my goal in life is to get to where you are. So I'm working on it.
You'll get there.
Oh man. Other than that, how stand for trouble? Oh, can you hear me? Did I mute
Yeah,
up?
we can hear you now.
Okay. So how's it been going, Doc? I mean, you've been staying out of trouble?
Man, I'm trying, but it's hard. No, it's not. No, it's not hard. See, age makes change, man. You know.
Yeah, I do.
And so you just have to get on in there and hang in there, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm trying, but I'm doing good though. I'm still working, doing some things, and in music, and I'm having a good time.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. You know, you like I said, you still looking like a young man though. You mess around and put some put some color in their hair, man. You're gonna mess them up. You're gonna mess them up. Yes, sir. That's the only giveaway, but you still don't look it. I just say
thank you, man.
You're a cool young dude with some white hair.
Yeah, okay. Ben, I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh man, I've been here. I'm in Maryland now. I've been here. Oh my God, I'm going in my 8th year. It's been interesting. I'll say that. Coming back to public school, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, like I say, I'm just trying to get to where you are. So I don't let it stress me. I just play a lot more golf
you gonna handle it. You got the tools, and you gonna handle it.
Oh yeah. Well, this that coasting part. It's the coasting part. So now are you back at Virginia State, right?
Right.
Okay. How was Dr. Kawachi treating you? Clemens, Dr. Clemens.
Okay. I'm not working now. I'm retired. And Holden, James Holden?
Yeah.
Holden is the band director.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's doing a good job.
All right. Well, like I said, you got a lot of legacies. So, anytime you return is always a blessing. And when you leave, you always miss. So I mean, even down there at Jackson State, you miss everywhere you've been. That's the truth.
Okay, Ben.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to get up here because I got some spaghetti on with some gluten-free pasta.
Okay.
So I just want to chime in and say happy big day. And
man, thank you for calling, man. It makes my day.
Hey, man, and many more. And
okay then. All right.
Hopefully I can get down there when this thing clear up a little bit because I'm generally down that way, but everybody trying to stay stationary with this stuff going on.
Okay.
But hopefully it wind down.
I hope so too, because it's keeping everybody at home to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna get better.
Okay. Okay, brother. Well, you go ahead and be blessed, and you be good.
Okay. Take care.
All right.
Awesome. Dad, did Mom want to say anything?
She said no.
Oh. I was going to ask, but I kind of knew that already, but I didn't want to ask. Okay. Mr. Whitehead, have you given out the password to anyone else before we close down? Because I don't want to say that's it, and then 3 more people come on. And Mr. Whitehead say, y'all, I got one more person. Hold on.
Miss Caldwell was able to join in.
Huh?
Miss Caldwell was able to. Caldwell?
Miss Caldwell, where you at? There she go. Take yourself off mute. Did you get to speak earlier, Miss Caldwell? You on mute. Because I know we had, you did? Okay. Okay, she said she spoke earlier. Okay, Mr. Whitehead, is there anyone else, sir? Before we let Dad go enjoy the rest of his evening and get some rest. Yes, no, Mr. Whitehead? Now, any other time Taylor comes on, and there you go. Noah, because he looks like Noah from Noah's Ark. So that's what we just gonna start calling him. He's part of the Bible right now doing COVID. Mr. Whitehead, we can't hear you.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, I don't know. This has been crazy for me, but thank you.
And it goes back. We can't hear you, Taylor.
The thing was, thank everybody for coming in. I don't know why my microphone has been so crazy, but we're going to. Yes, the last meeting was a lot more people on it, but Selena has just done simply fantastic on both of them. Thank everybody for logging in. Stay safe. We'll see y'all when we do number 82, maybe in person.
Yes. Awesome. Once again, thank everybody so much. You guys, thank you, Daddy. Daddy, we love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. You deserve all of
thank
this.
everybody.
Oh, wait a minute, Daddy. You got somebody coming on. And I think that's Dennis. just. Okay, the person doesn't have any I think it's Dennis. I want to say it's Dennis. But they don't have any sound. There you go. We can't hear you though. You don't have no sound yet. I knew it was Dennis. You need to get your sound. Now, you know, y'all, we done been in COVID for a minute and everybody's struggling with their computer. I need everybody to take a tutorial tomorrow on your computer to work all buttons. Dennis.
Hey.
There you go. All right. So you got it. There you go.
What's going on, my brother?
How's it going, man?
Hey, I'm good, but happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir, for calling in.
Yes, sir. I saw everybody else on the last one, and I think I had to work or something. I said, oh, man, I'd have missed the party.
Well, I'm glad you finally got in on it.
I am too. I am
you,
too, good sir. It's good to be able to wish you a happy 21st birthday.
Well, I want to thank you for that, and then thank you for all that exceptional trumpet playing you did when you were here. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Hey,
you look good, guy.
It's because of you. It's because of you. I know if I can look at the sideline and I see a smile on their face, I knew the job was complete.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You taking it easy on this Sunday afternoon, huh?
Yes, sir.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's so convenient. You get a chance to see everybody. I know everybody's schedule is crazy, and we got things going on, man. But definitely keeping you in our prayers, man. And like I said, it's a blessing to be able to still have these conversations with you, good sir.
Well, thank you so much, and look, I'm really appreciative of the time you spent, the quality time you spent in the Virginia State Band. And you're a good player, great attitude and everything. Thank you so much.
And I'm thankful for you planting those seeds. It's definitely about life lessons, and I can recall many times where the things that you instilled in us, you know, just helping us to just make it through life. You know, I think sometimes when you're going through the thick and thins of things, that you know you kind of forget that, man, and then it comes to times where you remember, you know, a seed or something that, you know, a conversation or something that helps you get to the next level, man. And not only in the music world, but that's in all aspects of life. You know, that's one of the things that I try to tell my kids is that, you know, this is bigger than band. You know, this is really something that you can take with you and apply anywhere that you go through life. So focus on being the best you that you can be, and everything else will come into place. So I thank you. I thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Yes, sir. So everything going all right with you?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I really am. I'm doing fine, and I've been blessed.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You are very blessed. Very blessed, and a blessing on top of that. Yeah, and it's funny because we just rode through Petersburg, and I'm actually just getting back in the house. We decided to do Richmond, and I rode through Virginia State. Just looks so different, and especially I know with everything going on up there. So
okay,
yeah, yeah. But I definitely wanted to make sure that I took time to wish you again a happy 25th birthday today.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But hey, you take care. I'll be seeing you soon. I'm about to get my little one together for bed. Y'all continue to be blessed. Continue to just be you and be a blessing to others, man. And I wish you the greatest, and I wish you the most.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, my brother.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all take care. It was good.
All right, you do the same, Dennis. All right.
Okay. Have a good one.
Okay.
All
You
right.
have a good one too now. All right, everybody. Well, that is it. We're going to close it out. I don't even want to say bye because I feel like as soon as I say the word bad,
Duncan Gray, man.
I said, I don't even want to say anything. Just everybody log on. But Dad, we're glad that you enjoyed yourself again, Dad. You go enjoy your the rest of your Sunday and be blessed. And we love you.
We love you all. I love everybody, and I feel just everybody made me feel very special and loved.
Good, good. And you deserve every last bit of it.
Delina, I just want to thank you and thank everyone. This is Duncan Gray.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Oh, wow,
Gray.
Duncan. All right.
Yeah, Haughton, I saw you come on there.
Okay, right on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's maybe I should have gone back and got me a degree from Virginia State. I should have marched in the band there.
You know what?
Oh man, with the cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank everybody. Y'all all have a blessed night. Be safe out here. Don't forget your mask when you go out. Whatever you do, don't forget your mask. All right? And we're going to get through this. Thank you so much, everyone. Y'all have a blessed one. And good night, everybody.
Good night.
Stay
Good night,
safe.